to introduce you to our new channel, Touring with the Thomases. And here's our pride and joy, our VWT5, aptly named Georgie. We both decided that these gorgeous vans look more like girlies, so it had to be a girly name, and Georgie just happened very quickly. We wanted a van for ages. We hired one a couple of years ago. We had so much fun, so many adventures driving up to Scotland, and we decided it was a little bit big. It was a camper van and it was just too big for us. There's only two of us now. We did have a look at a few. We saw this one and we fell in love with her straight away, but we decided to have a look round, you know, not be too hasty. So we had a look and we just kept coming back to her. So I think, you know, that was when we knew this is it. So here's the cab. Absolutely gorgeous, and I love the Volkswagen signs on the seat. I just think it really finishes them off nicely. We've got a fantastic double seat, which is perfect because Mr. P, our driver, the chauffeur of Touring with the Thomases, Miss Darcy, our little pampered pooch, sits in the middle, and obviously I sit over there. And it's so comfy. That's what I love about these vans. You could just drive all day and be really comfy, which I love. Excuse the sun, it's really bright today. In the back here we have, I will show you. Now, I am a novice with all this filming. I do a bit of filming on Instagram, but I'm filming all of my videos on my iPhone at the moment, so please excuse if I am a little bit shaky. There you go, there's the back. Now, this is we did have one night, our first night in the camper van. It was quite comfortable because we done the Camp on Your Drive for the Great British Camp Out, which was amazing. But we found the bed, you know, being oldies, we are in our 50s, I'm afraid. We needed a little bit more comfort, so we've done a bit of research and we bought a mattress topper, and it was the best thing we bought, honestly. It's made such a difference to the bed. So that's perfect. We are going to try and maybe keep it in the top, where we've got a bit of storage, but for now we'll just roll it up and put it on the back seat, which is brilliant. We've got a little bit of a wardrobe here for storage, which is great, and the table that we got, Mr. P has cleverly popped it onto the back door so that we haven't got to find a space for it. I think that's amazing. Well done, Mr. P. That's what I say. Love the way the doors clonk. And this is us, touring with the Thomases. And here we go. Let's have a little peep indoors, shall we? Excuse our bits on the floor. We have been out today. We had a lovely day in Mersey. We had a lovely lunch. It's so nice to drive up, pop yourself, you know, around your van, sit in, and think, oh, it's lunchtime, and we can just go in and basically make your own lunch, make a fresh cuppa. I have got to say, me and Mr. P are teapots, so there will be copious amounts of tea on the go. Right, back to the tour. Sorry, I digress. Loved this fridge because of all the extra storage space we have here, which is brilliant, and it's got a freezer. Now, the reason I really wanted a freezer, we feed Miss Darcy raw food. Honestly, I think she gets fed better than we do. So you have to freeze it and then get it out. So when we do eventually get to go away, we have our freezer, which is brilliant. And because it pops out a bit, it gives us that little bit extra workspace. We've got the cupboards underneath with our water bottles and our tiny gas bottle. Now, gas bottle. got to tell you this because it's quite a funny story. So we decided to have a little look on eBay, and we got this gas bottle for £10. We went to pick it up. I thought, what a bargain, because the guy said, you know, there's a little bit left in it, but you can take it back and you get some money back. And we thought, oh, perfect. When we got there, look how tiny it is. How funny is that? We did laugh. You've got to laugh at these things. So a lesson learned, do your measurements. But it's fine, because it's meant we can have a couple of cups of tea and, you know, get started, so it's fine. This is my lovely kettle. I do like stovetop kettles, so love that in a van. Perfect. And this sink and the hob, which is wonderful. And what we've decided is for the hob, because we haven't got an oven, and I do like cake. Everyone likes cake, really, don't they? And I like to bake. So when we're on our travels, we've decided to get an Omnia oven. Basically, the way they work is it just goes on one of the rings, and it's got a lid on it, and it just works exactly the same way as if you were baking something in the oven. So I'm really excited to get one of those. You know, obviously, when you get a van, and especially being newbies, you don't really know everything that you're going to need, so it's actually been quite nice being on the drive, camping out for a couple of nights, getting the hang of it, and seeing things that we probably need. And oh, I want to show you this. These are perfect. I'm so pleased with these. Basically, when I could, can't believe IKEA's now open, everybody. Do love a bit of IKEA. Done loads of measuring, popped to IKEA, and I got these wonderful storage felt little boxes from IKEA. I'll show them. They're so cute, and 4 of them just the right size. Really lovely. So I've got some tea towels, my little spice jars that I'm going to store things in, which I think are amazing. Some cutlery, wooden spoons in that one, and in this one, oh my goodness, I actually saw this on a van lifer's YouTube channel, and I asked her where she got it. It's so cute, so cute. It's a little pan. How cute is that? A little pan with, and it's very Swedish looking. I do love a bit of Swedish design, interior design, and I just thought that was really cute. How cute does that look? So I've got my little metal pot, wooden handle, so that'd be fabulous, for beans, for milk, if you want a hot chocolate, lots of things really. So that's really cute. So yeah, I've got my little pot, and I bought some nice mugs and things, and they can go in there. So yeah, perfect, absolutely perfect. And what we are going to get as well is something to go up here, and I bought this. Oh, I got this once again out of IKEA, and what I thought Mr. P could do, see, I come up with all these ideas and then come home, and then Mr. P has to make something with them. Right, let's pop this down. There you go. Right, it's called a Fintorp, and the idea is we've got little hooks. So you hook them on here, and then you can hang things from them. I do want to get some of the little baskets and the string bags, if you know what I mean. I thought we could hang some string bags on there and put things like fruit and veg in them, just anything, and they won't rattle about. So I think we're going to try and pop this up here, which would be fabulous. Another job to add to the list for Mr. P. Doesn't mind, he loves it. So that's basically the inside, which is amazing. And I've got to say as well, during lockdown we've all had a little hobby or done something. My hobby was to learn to knit, so I taught myself to knit, and I'm actually quite proud. I made a cushion. Now I did say to Mr. P, you don't have to have it in the van, but he was actually quite keen, so I'm quite proud of that, my little cushion that I made in lockdown. And we've got this little area here where we can store things. At the moment we've got the tea bags, very important, and just a couple of books and things, but we can store quite a lot in there, which is quite good. Also, out of IKEA, I actually bought these storage boxes. Got the full one out. And what I thought was, the idea of those, you can zip them up, handle them, we can take them indoors, put all our clothes, I've got one each, put all our clothes in them, and then they'll just be so handy just to store underneath. And I just thought that was a really, really good idea. So they flatten when they're not in use, and you can just pop them underneath, like that. Done. Job done. Which is amazing. So here we go. That's our inside of our van. And I don't think Mr. P and I are going to sleep up there. We might be a little bit too old for that, getting up there, don't you think? I also think it might be a bit claustrophobic. So we have tended to use a rock and roll bed, which is really comfortable, which is fabulous. As I showed you before, here's the cabin. And it's just little touches with things, you know, like this little wire rack there. We can pop things in. And the guy that had it and refurbished it, just these little, look at these little mats he put in. I think that's brilliant. It's just sometimes little touches go a long way. So we're really, really, really excited to start our campervan adventures in Georgie. So if you'd like to follow our adventures, please give this video a thumbs up. Just want to say as well, we're quite new at this, but I want to keep it quite raw and like just be the true us and learn everything about us and how crazy we are, and how much we love our little pooch, Miss Darcy, and just join us on our adventures, and hopefully there'll be many of them.